failure is not a good thing, but I learned from my failure.
Right.
Now I'm a better person.
Right.
But wasn't it like Albert Einstein that said, like, if you have never failed, then what's the rest of the quote? Anyone knows?
If you haven't failed, it means you haven't tried or something.
Right. If you haven't failed, you're not going to see something like that. But I am a believer of it's okay to fail. What's that song? At first you don't succeed, you pick yourself up and try. Forget y'all. Y'all just gonna leave me out there like.
No, you're right.
It's okay. So
No, it's okay.
we all could make our own crow because everybody's experience is totally different from others.
And you learn from your own mistakes.
Correct.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So what have you done differently this time around?
This time I think I have more staff. I have more people.
Delegated more things. Okay.
Yes. So now I have more staff, and I think I'm more organized. Before I didn't trust people much. Now I'm more like an open book. I have staffs. I have people on board who's able to help me, to guide me. No one becomes successful on your own. You need other people.
Right.
Back then, I thought I could do it by myself.
Okay. Nice.
So, I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
Where do you get your deals from? That's like the question that I always wonder about.
If you want to share, because you
Go
know
ahead.
we give it free game, but we don't want to get free.
Inquiring minds want to
Go
know.
You want to answer that?
What was the question again?
Where do you get your
Where do you find your deals?
Where do I find my deals?
You don't have to tell me
No.
every book, but
I have different source where I find my deals. Like, for example, I do a lot of auctions, online auctions. I do a lot of sheriff sales. I do a lot of short sales, and I have a lot of relationships with a lot of like asset managers that I get my
Nice.
deals from.
Nice. That was a really good question. Kathy, you have a question before we go to the check-in? Oh, so when we see Miss J, our intern, writing, that means questions are coming in. So we're going to head over to the live and see who's on the check-in and what their questions are.
I'm here.
Hi. Go ahead, Miss J.
Well, when I started my first wholesale deal, I didn't even know it was called wholesale.
Right. Yeah.
I didn't even. There wasn't even a term for it when I started
In 07, exactly. There wasn't.
No, there was no
not.
term. There was
Right.
no term. I just wanted to make money. I just got to find my way, how to put myself into the deal.
What was the term back then?
It was just like
Just making
you
money.
get it and you exactly.
I don't know.
Got it.
Back,
You get it and you
back,
sell it.
back then, I just
coined the
I
phrase
called myself.
wholesale.
But it is a real like it's a phrase. Look at it. Like,
So back then, I didn't even know what that phrase was. I just know I'm gonna put myself in the middle, and then I'm gonna be able to make money. I didn't even know what to call myself at the time.
Got it. Miss J, you have any other questions on the check-in? I see you're writing. I think hold on one second, Miss J. Can you see if my mic is on? Is it on?
Are you in?
I'm going to head over to Facebook, but I always forget to check Facebook.
No problem.
Is it Chrome? Okay, we have, let's see, hey, my dad is on. Hey, Dad, we have an amazing investor. I won't shout him out. He does not like that, but thank you for joining. You know who you are. David and Camille, cousin Camille. She's also a realtor. My amazing broker, Cookie, and Ernest. He's actually a new buyer that I picked up today. Hey, Ernest. And, of course, our team. So far, there are no more questions from there. But we have a ton of questions that we want to get to. Let me make sure I put this there. Come on, producer?
You good?
I have a question.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
It seems like a lot of the investors are dominating the market with their cash.
Yes.
And for those starting out new, obviously they're financing. Some are doing hard money, which is challenging for them with no experience. What's your position on that?
Well, anybody that's looking for hard money, I'm your man for hard money.
there it is. There you go,
Boom.
guys.
So my position on that, there's a lot of money, especially nowadays. They probably not talking to the right people.
Okay.
So there's a lot of money out there for new investors. It's just a matter of like knowing they has to be mentored by somebody else or somebody who's already in the business to put them under their wing in order for them to find exactly what they're looking for. Money, there's unlimited money. There's more money out there than there is investors.
And I would say deals too. Because
Correct, I agree.
A lot of times with hard money, sometimes they look for like a stronger credit score. Does your business have any, or what's your criteria if you?
What's my criteria?
Requirements. What's your requirements?
If you want to
what
share.
about requirements?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm a jack of all trade. I own a credit repair company as well. For those of you who didn't know.
Okay.
So I help my investors. Really, for me, it's more about relationship. I could call someone that I do business with. Somebody could have a 580 credit score, and I still be able to get them a loan. They might have a 600, 620, or I might have someone that have a 720 credit score. The bank don't want to give him a loan because they don't have no experience.
Right.
So it all depends on the relationship you have with the person that you're getting the loan from.
Are you still in the finance department?
Yes. And in the process of opening a mortgage company, I think my mortgage.
It don't stop. Where's the
I
claps?
think
Where are the claps?
I think my
Where
mortgage
are the
company.
claps?
He deserves some real ones.
So
Yes.
my mortgage company will be open sometime next month. We're in the process of putting it together. So I will be like a broker for hard money, which I've been doing it. I never really call myself a broker. It's just that like on people that I know who needs money, like most of the investors that knows me, they will come to me, then I will get them hard money. But now I want to take it in a whole different level.
Awesome.
Very nice.
This is.
So that's what, mortgage,
So you're like a
Mortgage,
real
one-stop
estate
shop.
class,
It's
credit
gonna be mortgage,
repair, just to name a
everything.
few.
It's
So
gonna be a
put it
Tell
this way.
you.
Put it this way. I'm a businessman.
Hey,
Absolutely.
Yeah. Nice.
Well-rounded.
Yes, I'm a businessman. Not, first, I'm a real estate investor, but I try to do other things outside of me just doing one thing. I just want to have different stream of income. But my main core of business is definitely fix and flip, buy and hold. But in the meantime, since I'm in the business, I see a lot of people once you get into the business, they don't know how to get into the business. So why not offer them the service for them to build wealth themselves?
Right. Nice.
That's great, because like a lot of times we see people like Jay Morris. He's from North, but I think he lives now in Atlanta. So there really isn't, I won't say isn't, but as far as like on a platform, we don't know. I don't know. Speak for me. That's given a master class that's really showing new investors how it can be done. Because I'm sure there are, but. Nice to know. I'll be at the master class period.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I'll be at the master class.
I honestly, I signed up for the master class a couple of weeks ago.
Thank you.
Have you ever been to Fortune Builders or anything like that? Like, is it like one of those?
No. It's totally different from Fortune Builders
Thank
because the
God.
way I'm more like it's a lot of time. Okay, I'm trying to help the community, not more so focused on the money. It's more so it's like if you make money, I make money. So that's basically what I offered the community. Not so much like, okay, you got to pay me $40,000 to be part of it. No, we could have a phone conversation. I could mentor you for a little bit, like if you do an investment, or if you don't want to do an investment, you just want to know how to survive in real estate. I could still mentor you. So basically, it's like I'm open. Anybody that has a questions in regards to like real estate, because based on my past experience, or you try to get in, you don't have any money. Like there's always two things.
Right.
People don't have credit or they don't have money.
Right.
So sometimes my job is to help them think outside of the box. You might not have money, you might not have credit, but basically you might be able to raise money from other people in order for you to fulfill your dream.
Right.
That was a great question. I love that question.
Oh, I was just gonna ask you, do you JV or are you doing everything by yourself?
I used to do a lot of JVs, and the JVs that I have done in the past
I'm
was
sorry, and JV is short for joint venture
Joint
for
venture.
people who don't
Yes.
know.
I used to do a lot of JVs. I don't do JVs anymore due to the fact that usually the person who's like, let's say I'm the seller, I do JV with somebody else. I'm the one who's on the paper. Anything that always happen with these deals, you always refer to the seller. The person that you JV with is never really have anything to do with it. So therefore, right now, I just feel more comfortable. Let me produce my properties, do my deals, put it in the market, let it sell by itself.
Got it.
Good stuff. Speaking of investing, I have a few new investors, and we sort of get into it, but we don't sort of get into it. I just like to state facts. And the issue that we were discussing over the weekend was that the person said that they did not want to invest on number blocks. So I had to take like 5 steps back, and I said, why? And the feedback that I received from my Instagram was crazy. So I definitely I'm going to post that later on why it is so important for everyone, all races, to invest on number blocks. So what's your experience or, thoughts on investing on number blocks?
To me, it doesn't even really matter to me. I believe in my product. You probably didn't know. I had a property, maybe about a year ago, 816 South 17th Street. You was one of the realtors that sent an offer over asking price. This is in the number block. You had a knocker client that you had sent in the offer, and then I think you had over asking price. You had offered me $364 for it. Then another person came in and offered us $375. You end up selling the property for $375, which the property was located on South 17th Street and Clinton Avenue, which is me. It's never a problem for me.
I am blushing, guys.
Thank you. Thank you. I sold many properties on the number blocks, like from South 16, South 18. To me, it doesn't even really matter because I believe in my product. Like a lot of other investors, they will do a product. The fact that it's in Essex County or in North, they're not putting all their hearts into it. They're not putting money into it. Me, my properties are amazing. You walk in, there's no such thing like, okay, you're walking out. You're going to tell your wife or your girlfriend, listen, babe, this is the property we want.
Nice.
I agree. So you want to talk about that, investing on number blocks?
I don't see a problem with it. An investor is an investor. Like he just stated, he believes in his products. So yeah, I don't see a problem with investing on a number block or a non-number block. I think it's all in the deal itself. Yeah.
It's all about the money and your confidence level. But I could definitely understand where they're coming from. A lot of people's not very familiar with the areas. They might have like if or buts about it, more so like about like insecurity, vandalism, those kind of things that's gonna happen. But after that, that used to be back then. Now I don't think we're facing those kind of obstacles.
Right. I think more people should look into revitalizing certain neighborhoods.
That's the word I was looking for.
Yeah.
I couldn't wait. Like, we really, really had it out because I had to express to him, like, are you from a number block? I'm not from a number block, but I'm from Prince Street, which is like the number block of the number blocks. So, but just because I'm from the project, that doesn't, and as we all know, she is degreed up. Okay, so
congrats.
It doesn't matter like where you invest, and I confidently feel just like Jay said, just like throwing trash on the ground. If you see someone else pick up trash, then you'll pick up trash. And the number blocks, they produce very high rent roll. So
they do.
Now he's okay, but Friday we had to bring out the boxing gloves. But he's ready and he's confident, and as we drove through, he's ready.
Is he a new investor?
He's a new investor.
So you have to mold them.
We have to mold them.
That's
yeah, but a lot of times too, it's not even them. Sometimes it depends where they're getting their finance from. Most of the time, like being in those areas, it's very. Those areas are red line, and basically they already have in mind what kind of
right. Especially if
which is illegal, but to be honest, but we want to. This is reality.
Yeah. Especially if the lender don't know the area. Because I had a lender walk away from a hard money deal because he said that one of my investors was buying that Patterson of a whole is dilapidated, and I'm like, what?
No, it happens, and
I'm like,
it happens to everybody.
But then we closed on it eventually.
No, it happens. It happens to everyone. Like I remember, like about maybe 2 years ago, I was trying to buy a property in Jersey City, which I had applied for a loan, and for some reason, the lender denied my loan because he basically told me that there was too much violence going on in that area. And guess what? I end up getting the loan to a different lender, which I didn't even do any work on the property. I end up selling it to an investor, maybe for like $100,000 more after I hold it for.
That.
Wow.
After I hold it for 6 months. Guess what? The next investor that bought it from me, he sold it for $617.
What part of Jersey City is this?
Greenville.
Oh, nice.
So
very nice.
It's like it's all depends. Everybody have their own opinion.
Exactly.
But you just got to believe in yourself.
Yeah.
What's your thoughts on investing on number blocks, Miss Custom?
When I first started looking into investing, I was told not to invest in number blocks, but I'm a numbers person, so it doesn't really matter. And like you said, the rent rolls are really high. But to go off what you guys said, yeah, I've actually been, when I was buying a property off of South Clinton Ave, the bank gave me every excuse why they weren't giving me this loan. They gave me an excuse because it was near a gas station, but I do believe, I do believe it was because it was the area. They didn't want to invest in that particular area. So it happens, unfortunately. You do have to think about resale value and everything like that afterwards, but me as an investor, I don't care. I would definitely invest in those areas, absolutely.
It's based off, like everyone says, education. Knowing what you're doing, feeling confident in the product and where you're investing in, and just feeling comfortable. If they're not comfortable, it may not be for them. That's fine. But it's gonna sell.
That's true.
That's
right.
Going to sell.
That's right. And if you're looking to hold it, it's gonna rent.
Right.
I agree.
So
yes, I'm talking about what we were actually running the comps when I was trying to, as we say, numbers make sense. One apartment rented down the block for $2,000. I said, "Are you sure?" And the taxes were $2,300. I said, "You sure you want to move on?" He did decide to move on, but now the property is gone. So
Was he gonna live there, or was he just investing?
He was just investing.
Okay.
He was just investing. So that's another topic too, in reference to investing on where you live. But this one he was just looking for income producing.
Yeah, I mean, because I won't lie. When I was first looking to invest, I did not want to invest in certain areas.
Why was that?
Because of the
mindset.
Well, because of the stories that I had heard, you know,
and I could understand.
And then it took me so I'm from New York. I'm from it's okay, I'm not from the hood, but I'm from the Bronx, so it's like, you know, and I've seen a lot growing up, so it's not like, you know, I'm scared. So it was times where I would just go out in Newark and just chill on the block, see what's good. And there were no issues whatsoever. So I was like, oh, okay, yeah, this is not bad. This is just maybe some people having maybe one bad experience or whatever. I personally don't think Newark's anything worse than New York. I don't know. Certain areas of New York, I don't know, maybe not Manhattan, but you go down to Brooklyn, some, you know, East New York, some of those, well, now they're building up those areas. But yeah, where I grew up, it was this is nothing. But I just think it's a mentality maybe that some people have.
I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely just want to close out because I am from North, but raised in East Orange. I just don't want people to have negative connotations on my hometown, where it's being completely revitalized from the Ruta to the there's a Starbucks downtown, like Whole Foods. Who would have ever thought in North New Jersey, where Bam Burgers, where it's Macy's back in Woolworth, okay? Woolworth, there is now. You know, so it's coming up, and we're very proud of our Mayor Ross. He's doing the very best as he can on his second term. His second or third term. Anyway, okay, back to investing, Gene. So tell us a little bit about this developer that you're coming into.
First,
tell the audience, what is a developer?
Well, a developer, it's basically right now I just started about a year ago. Start building homes in different area, and before I always thought the jobs were too big for me to handle.
Mm-hmm.
Right now I'm actually working in Edison. I bought a property, a small ranch, and I'm actually doing an addition on top. It's a 1,300 square feet ranch, and I'm building up to be about 3,900, close to 4,000.
Nice.
So, which is part of development. But I had to learn. So the construction part, which is very important, and if you don't know the construction part of the business, going into developing is definitely not for you.
Got it. That was my next question. What's the pyramid of being a developer? Who are the key players?
Well, there are a lot of key players, but there's the people that I know that are doing developing work. It's it's not like people who has names. It's a lot of people you would think that's a normal Joe you see at Walmart, and they're actually the people with a lot of money who are doing a lot of they building a lot of they're building a lot of condos. They're building a lot of new construction houses. It's totally different. And then like for me, I don't really know so many of us that's doing developing jobs. We more so doing like rehab work.
Yep.
And
Definitely.
that was something that for me it's not even about the money at this point. It's more so like I wanted to do something a little bit different. Like I wanted to challenge myself. I have done so many rehabs, and I said, you know what, let me start something from scratch and see how it's gonna come out, and then so it kind of give me more confidence about myself that I can do anything.
Got it. So are you knocking down this house in Edison and rebuilding, or are you just blowing out the roof?
I'm blowing it up.
Got it. Okay. Nice.
I'm blowing it up.
What was that term you used?
It's a pop top. I call it
What
because
is that?
I do the same. It's a pop top. You just basically turn either a ranch to a colonial or
Or a
Cape Cod
Cape
to a
to a
colonial.
colonial.
You're just taking off the top level and you're adding more square footage. Normally with these homes, like I said, if it's a ranch, it's one level. But if it's a Cape Cod, then you have less usable square footage because the roof is like at a peak. Yeah. So when you straighten it out and create a colonial, you create more usable square footage.
Nice.
Yeah.
Thank you for elaborating that.
And how do you? Because like where we do it, it's like a lot of competition. Is there a lot of competition?
Yes.
Yeah.
In that area, there is a lot of competition. One of the reasons that gave me the idea to do it is that when I drove around, I noticed everybody's like, doing an addition. So I kind of do my comps, and then I'm like, you know what? I think I could do this. And right now, this one's gonna be the third one that I'm doing. I've done 2 so far, and then I want to do a lot more.
Nice.
As that's
Really
just the new way of going. Like it's like the profit, it takes longer, but the profit is a lot more.
A lot. Yeah, it's really good.
Nice. So, do you have to have your builder's license to be a developer?
Not really a builder's license. More so, I would say more so knowledge. You could hire anybody who's
Yeah,
already
you
a
can hire the
developer to do
builder.
it, a contractor to do it. It's more so about your knowledge. Like you don't want to just like, okay, a lot of people build new homes, but they just handing money over to the builder, but they don't really know what's going on. Where me, I'm very involved from anything that's going down from the garbage all the way to building up the house.
Nice. I see you are one of the few investors that use Instagram.
Yes.
Instagram is a strong platform for all of our business. You post every day like me. So I was like, okay. Has that increased your business?
Yes, it has increased my business a lot, but I wasn't so much of a, I would say, social media person until like maybe 6 or 7 months. Meaning like Eric, you might as well show your face, which is I have my own marketing team right now, and I have
Nice.
my
Very
own.
nice.
Eric handles all the pictures, everything, all the videos and everything, and then we also have David, who also works for me as well, who handles all the marketing, all the right way of promoting the brand. Because it's like I've been doing it for so long, I never really promote myself because all I know is like, okay, I'm an investor. I'm just gonna put the house in the market. I'm gonna sell it.
Right.
Right.
But I never really source for like investors. Like right now, with the social media, I'm able to get a lot of investors, a lot of exposure. I have people from all over the place that's reaching out to me right now.
Nice.
Nice.
Very nice.
One day I was listening to Time Ferry. Okay, I do my Time Ferry 15 minutes a day.
I
That's
do
all I
too
need.
sometimes, so it's fine.
And in between the ad, that's when I saw you. I was like, did Gene ad just come across my YouTube?
We
Oh,
we're
that's
going
cool.
strong. We're going strong. We're definitely going strong. Right now, we're taking it to a whole different level. Which I take my marketing very seriously. Eric is here, and we have team meeting about our marketing because we have a goal we try to reach at the end of the year, and hopefully we reach the goal.
I was
Nice.
very impressed, and I didn't see the face because I'm driving, but I know your voice. I was, is that
Eric, it's working.
is
It's
that
working.
Mr. Gene?
Yeah,
It's working.
So
It's
I
definitely
listened
working.
to it, and I said, oh, okay. So you have definitely encouraged me to pipe up my YouTube presence.
You
It
have
was
to.
very nice.
No, you definitely have to because this
Very
is the
nice.
thing. I'm a little bit older. Let me just say, I don't want to say how old I am, but I'm a little bit older. What happened is that I thought like, oh, I don't really need social media. But what I have realized in the last couple of months, what I have benefited from social media is totally tremendous than me try to go on the street telling people who I am. No, now it's a whole different exposure. I have investors from different states that's calling me who wants to invest with me. It's make things a little bit more easier for me. Instead of getting hard money, there might be 2, 3 investors that could call on my phone and say, listen, I'm trying to get this deal done. I need money for this deal. And then it becomes a lot easier so I don't have to go through the process that I usually used to go to. So social media do definitely help you out.
It looks great. It looks clean. This is your guy, right?
Videographer.
I'm sorry, your video
Videographer.
videographer.
Yeah.
Do you want to shout out where they can contact you? Or he's booked and busy.
Yeah.
Booked and busy.
We're busy 24/7. We working.
Nice.
And it's a team. All the effort is not.
Absolutely, you did a very nice job. It looks real. It looks clean.
That's this man right here.
Clean. It looks really good. It's
I don't know
really
if he
good.
wants to show his face, but it's okay.
No worries. It looks great.
So it's a team effort. So we definitely we're building a lot of content, and we try to take it to the next level.
It looks great. We're definitely going to wrap it up. Does anyone have any further comments or questions you want to ask Mr. Jean before he leaves? Would you like to?
So you haven't started anything. You haven't knocked anything down and started from ground up, have you?
No, I done 2.
Oh, you
I
have.
done 2
Nice.
already, and
Okay.
this is my third one.
Okay.
This is my third one, and then I'm hopefully I would say in the next month or so I got like 3 or 4 projects that was ahead of that one. I'm gonna finish those 3 projects first, and then so I could start on that one next.
Nice. So do you ever plan to do like development of like a townhomes or something, like a K Hovanian, a Toll Brothers? Do you see yourself getting to that level eventually?
Eventually, that's the whole purpose of the social media marketing.
That's right.
Yes, that's the LeKay
that's
Homes.
the goal.
Exactly.
So we won't
That's
be
the
seeing no
goal.
more. That we would say
Yes.
LeKay Homes.
So that's the whole process of the whole social media marketing to take it to the next level, and that's what I said to you. I'm trying to get into more into like commercial real estate, which is I have some development in works with a few other investors, and we just haven't put everything together. And it's gonna take a little bit of time. I would say in at least in less than a year, you should be able to see some of that. And then I'm working hard right now, just trying to put it together.
Nice. Well, congratulations on everything.
Thank
Definitely.
Yeah.
We are definitely happy to have you come out today and express to our audiences in reference to what is an investor, what is a wholesaler, what is a developer, and how they can also become any one of those 3 items, not items, but professions with his new masterclass that is going to be kicking off soon.
Yes.
Would you like to tell our audience how they can contact you, if any?
Yes. Anyway, for the audience, let me just say my name one more time. And my name is Benz Jean. I'm a real estate investor. My office is located in Linden. We are 225 Northwood Avenue in Linden. We are suite number 6, and we also occupy suite number 9, and we also occupy suite number 2. So basically, we could be reached at any of those suites. The number to my office is 908-925-2308, and I could be reached on Instagram at Benz_Jean. And I'm easy to get. If you need to DM me, you could find me at it if you're looking for me.
Nice.
How about your YouTube channel?
And YouTube channel as well, Benz Jean. So they could find me as well on YouTube channel. So they're gonna see a lot of me. I will be a lot more accessible to the public.
Nice.
Sounds good. Thank you guys again. We'll see you guys next week on Real Estate Divas. Let's give it up again for Mr. Benz
Yes.
Jean.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh my God.
Producer, 1, 2, 3.
Oh, nice.
So they can see.
And thank you, ladies, for inviting me.
So I have to follow you now on Instagram.
Invite me next time. Yeah, I definitely want to take pictures.
Oh,
That'll be nice.
I'm going to tag them out.
Yes.
I'm going to tag them.
And I want to take some
Are we
pictures
still?
with the ladies.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I think so. Are we off camera? We're off? We're not off yet? Oh, okay. Uh-oh.
We're still here. Real Estate Divas.
Yes.
Woo. I was entertained. Is that off, Jay? Miss J? Is that off?
Got it. Now I officially know.
That was good. I'll take a card too. Thank you.
I follow you.
Oh, okay.
Look at Jay getting her plug. Man, look at Jay getting her plug. Look at Jay getting her plug.
Right.
So if we close it out of order, it could affect saving videos.
Oh.
So when you're done, just don't touch anything. Let me shut it down, and then you can exit out of the Facebook once everything is done.
I won't even touch
Okay,
it.
so
Look, I won't even touch
any
it.
other time we would have to go here, shut down Facebook, and then come here and turn it on.
Yes.
But what she's saying is, don't even touch it. So I won't even touch it next time. So that way,